Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, call out like Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Where I learned this truth, and peace and salutations to the elect. Peace and salutations unto the elect. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, y'all gonna win. At the end of the day ends. At the end of the day, the victory is written, man. Okay. At the end of the day, the victory is written, man. You know, at the end of the day, it's your world, and they just living in it. You know, these are nations, 2/3. You know, and everything in between, man. This is the book of John, chapter 16, and verse 29. It says, "And the disciples came unto him and said, Lo, now speakest thou plainly, and speakest no proverb. And now are we sure that thou knowest all things, and needest not that any man should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest forth from the Most High." Hey, how shall I answer them? Do ye now believe? Behold, the hour cometh, yea, and now is, that ye shall be scattered, and every man to his own. And ye shall leave me alone, and yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things have I spoken unto you. And like Michael Jackson said, you are not alone. Right? You are not alone. At the end of the day, you might feel like, oh, the world's fucking against you and this and that, and you might get fired from your job. You might lose your motherfucking girl, your kids, your house and shit, whatever. But the Lord's always there. No matter, as long as you got motherfucking breath in your body and you ain't dead, the Lord could redeem you. Okay. The Lord, everybody thinks that Israel's done, they're done away with. That the white man thinks he got the victory. You know, the other nations, they're like, yeah, we got you. Aha, aha. The ancient high places are ours in possession, right? Ezekiel 36 chapter, man. And the second verse on down. But that's when the Lord loves a good underdog story. The Lord has a sense of humor. He loves the underdog story, and he's with the lowly, man, and the meek and the sincere in heart. Okay, so just when you think you done lost and you through, the victory is the victory is there, because there's nowhere you could go but up. And Jake, all we could do is go up. Okay, because you hit rock bottom as a people. So it says John 16:33. It says, "These things I've spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world." The Lord overcame the world, so you could do it too, right? Because Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through the Lord Yahushua that strengthen me, right? So scripture say through faith you can move mountains, right? If you believe, that's why I did the scripture. I mean the lesson last night, man. Do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe in the scriptures, man? Because it's all about faith at the end of the day. Because the world is against you. Everybody, all this fucking society is basically a damn faithless secular society that's against you. But the faith overcomes it. That's why the Lord said, "If you have the faith of a mustard seed, you shall tell this mountain to remove yonder place, and it will go." Because the Lord, He see that faith is the most powerful thing on the earth, man. They say, oh, love is the most powerful. Well, love is the understanding, is the keeping of the Lord's commandments, which ultimately you got to have faith in order to do so. You know, in order to overcome with the victory of the battle, you got to have faith. You got to believe. Okay. Uh, it says, Second Maccabees 13 and verse 13. It says, "And Judas, being apart with the elders, determined before the king's host should enter into Judea to get the city to go forth and try the matter and fight by the help of the Lord. So when he had committed all to the creator of the world and exhorted his soldiers to fight manfully, even unto death, for the laws, the temple, the city, the country, the commonwealth, and he camped at Moed. And having given the watchword to them that were about him, victory is of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Shai, our power, with the most valiant and choice young men And he went, as scripture said, let no man despise thy youth. He says, and he went into the king's tent by night and slew in the camp about 4,000 men. The scripture say, they that wait upon me shall renew their strength. All right. Basically, you're always going to be young, because the scripture say that the young man crowned, second, the second chapter, the ceremony, the Lord said, the Lord, Ezra seen that the Lord was a young man of great stature, right? Because he was looking young, and you can always be young. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord raised you up. So, we have this victory, bro. The victory is written. This is our world, and these people are just living in it. This is our world, and these people are just living in it, man. The world was created for our sakes, you know. So we have this victory. It says, and he went into the king's tent by night and slew in the camp about 4,000 men. The chief of the elephants were all that were with him. Because the Lord teach your hands to fight, man. The Lord is the one that strengthens the hands of the weak, man, and the feeble-minded. That's why you got to put your trust in the Lord. You put your trust in the Lord raised you up like he raised King David out the dunghill. Because nobody talked shit about King David. King David ain't shit. King David was nothing. Everybody, he had other brothers that everybody else looked at, bro. King David. Who the hell is this guy? King David, the sheep tender? You know? But the Lord was with King David, man. Because King David was a man after the Most High's heart. Even after he killed the man to take his woman, did the Lord cast him away and say, oh, no, get the fuck up out of here, David. Fuck you. You. No. He said, that's my man right there. Yes, he put punishment on him, but he gave him the sure mercy of David and established the kingdom through his loins. Okay? This man slew a man to take his woman. That's fucking wicked, man. We're talking about a righteous man of the Most High. So when you see look, the men of the Lord are controversial. That's why it says in Ezekiel, the 44th chapter, that they're going to stand in controversy and judgment. The priests of the Most High. The Lord was a stumbling block and a rock of offense. What does that mean? That means he was a controversial figure. That means he was a polarizing figure. When people bring up the name Tom Brady, it's a polarizing figure. That's what they say. That's why they just did the roast on him just now. Some people love him, some people hate him, right? But that's the men. That's basically the men of the Lord times 10. Because here it is, y'all are spiritual men. Y'all are fighting the good fight of faith. The world hates your ass. You got a pocket full of brothers, you know what I'm saying, that are like-minded, that love you and whatnot. That's why it says, John 16th chapter, right? In the world you should have tribulation, but in me, what? It says, I have spoken that you might have peace. In the world you should have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world, right? So in the world you're gonna have tribulation because this fucking world is against you. Okay, but in the Lord you have comfort, for the Lord overcame the world. You know, everything is against you in this society, man. Everything is against you. White man, the laws, the fucking churches, every fucking thing, everything. These fucking wicked ass women, you know. But the victory stand with you men that are faithful, man. With you men that believe, that truly believe in the Lord, you know, that was chosen from the foundation of the world, man. You know, but this is it's a battle that you gotta constantly fight, man. It's a battle that you gotta constantly fight. You know, we're talking about King David himself, man. You know, King David himself. But the Lord gave him that victory because ultimately, you know what I'm saying, he gave him that mercy, you know, which we all looking for, which is the penny. So anyways, 2 Samuel 23 and verse 6, but the sons of Belial shall be of them as thorns thrust away, because they cannot be taken with hands. But the man that shall touch them, oh, actually, no, this is not what I wanted. My bad. Psalms chapter 98 verse 1. My bad. It says, "Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song, for he have done marvelous things." The Lord's about to do marvelous things for us, man. It says, "His right hand and his holy arm have gotten him the victory." Lord, will you be of the right hand? We represent the right hand because Esau represents the left, but 2/3 of our people have gone to the left. They've gone astray. That's why the Lord said, "Who can make a crooked thing straight?" Who can make a crooked thing straight, man? All right. How can a young man then cleanse his way? By taking heed to the commandments. It's very difficult in this world. That's why the Lord said, I will not leave you comfortless, because here it is. He understands that you're in this world, bro. That's why the angels look at what we're doing and marvel. They look at what y'all brothers doing out there teaching and shit, putting your lives on the line, presenting your body as a living sacrifice, and that's why it says there's a party in heaven when one sinner repenteth. Why? Because they see how difficult it is. If it was so easy to do what y'all do, everybody would do it. But the world wants to undermine it and shit. All right, whatever. Y'all are not telling the truth. But whatever. Fuck you. Go back to get a job. Do this, do that. Go to the. No, we are doing our job. We're walking worthy of the vocation wherewith we have been called. Ephesians 4:1. Okay, so if what you was doing was so easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would do it. It's easy when you watch Ant-Man up there putting up 40 a night. You go do it. Go do what Ant-Man does. Ant-Man make that kind of money because only he could do them type of things. LeBron could do them type of things. Oh, it's easy to make 40,000 points. That's easy. Then let's see how many people have done it. Only one. That's why. That's why, brother. The victory, the pride that you're gonna obtain is something that can't be bought with money. It can't be purchased with money. The victory, okay, was written before you even came on the earth. All right. So it says they sung a new song, Revelation the 15th chapter, which read after this. For he have done marvelous things, and his right hand, his holy arm hath he gotten the victory. The Lord hath made known his salvation, his righteousness hath he openly showed in the sight of the heathen. That's why it says prophesy amongst the heathen, man, because you got our people scattered amongst the heathen. But it says declare his glory amongst the Gentiles, amongst the crackers, amongst these East Indians, amongst the nomads of Arabia, as it says in 2 Maccabees, the 12th chapter, which we defeated by the spirit power of the Lord. Okay. Amongst everybody has to hear this word, man, because everybody's going to come up under this word anyways. But you are supposed to go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. If a heathen comes up there and he wants to inquire of the word and whatnot, hey, brother, you test his spirit. If you see that he just can't understand, then probably is not for him. But we're supposed to declare the Lord's glory amongst everybody so that the elect may come in and be sealed and they may obtain what? The victory. So it says Psalms 98 and verse 2. The Lord had made known unto us his salvation. His righteousness have he openly showed in the sight of the heathen. He remembered his mercy and his truth toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have they seen the salvation of our power. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the earth, and make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praises. For sing unto the Lord with the harp and with the voice of a psalm. Why? That the harp is a spiritual thing. Okay, when you hear the harp, it takes demons off you, like Saul, right? He got the harp played for him, and demons was taken off of him, right? So the new song basically takes these demons off of you. Play the harp, right? The new song keeps you from being a fucking mole, keeps you from being feminine, keeps you from being faithless, keeps you from being like fucking little Tekashi 6ix9ine. The new song turns you into your forefathers, Job 8 and 8. Inquire of the search of your fathers. It gives you the victory over this fucking demonic ass world that want to keep you enslaved in this, in this dumbass mindset, that you was living in this world. So once you obtain this, is why it says in Habakkuk 2, make the vision plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. Because once you get this vision, this victory, you can't help but this is what I got. I found gold. I struck gold. It's like you ever seen the movies where the niggas where they're digging and shit and they strike some gold? Oh yeah, they telling everybody, gold, dark gold, black gold, because they know they rich. Anyway, it says Psalms 98 and verse 6, with trumpets and the sounds of cornets, make a joyful noise before the Lord and before the King, and let the sea roar and fullness thereof, for the world and all that dwell therein. Let the floods clap their hands, and let the hills be joyful together before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. With righteousness shall he judge the world, and the people with equity. What the white man don't do. Ain't no goddamn thing about no equity, man. Equality. They over there having protests at the universities, man. And these niggas They're bringing in agent provocateurs, man. But we just sitting back and laughing because at the end of the day, the victory is with us. Y'all, you gonna have the victory, no matter what this devil does. See, that's what's so beautiful about this. No matter what anybody does or says or fucking, the Lord already wrote the victory for you, man. No matter what happens, either you're the elect or you're not, bro. Okay, and that faith is that you are. The faith is that what you're the hopeful elect. That's why you're in this truth, anyways, right? If you don't believe that the Lord is gonna save you, then what are you here for? I don't believe the Lord is gonna save me. Then you can just go back into the world and just enjoy yourself instead of denying yourself and all this time faking the funk. Oh, if I don't think the Lord's gonna save me, I'm over here denying myself, doing this work all the time. You know what I'm saying? Of suffering for righteousness' sake, doing all this shit for what? So I could just turn around and the Lord not save me? The Lord's not the Lord's not fucked up like that, bro. He's not forgetful to forget your labor of love, man, or that patience that you have showed towards his saints and do minister, man. The Lord love you, man. He created you. The world may fucking treat you like shit and then toss you out. Because the world will spit your ass out and toss you out. The fucking corporate world, the school system, the society. You're like a fucking just a number on a screen, Social Security. But the Lord, he knows the very heads on your head. Okay. That's an equity, quality of being equal or fair and partial. The Lord is not partial. That's why he said he had no respect of persons. Okay. That which is equal or right or all and just in concern to all that's concerned. Equity. The Lord said what? Psalm 98 and verse 9. Before the Lord, he cometh to judge the earth. With the righteousness shall he judge the world, and with the people shall he judge with equity, man. Okay? Meaning a just way is his delight. And so he even gave you heathens your little time to rule. You little bullshit heathens, man. Because you're full of shit. The white man's full of shit. Elam, he's full of shit. The Arabs, they're full of shit. Moab, Ammon, they're full of shit. Okay. Then they're all up there circle jerking each other to try to appease Whitey until they can take over his kingdom. But little do they know that the victory is written for you. Isaiah 25:6 says, and this is the mountain. It's like in this mountain shall the Lord of hosts make unto all people a feast of fat things, a feast of wines on the lees, of fat things full of marrow, of wines on the lees well refined. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that spread above all nations. Yeah, everybody's under the spell of this cracker. Okay, the Babylonian wine has made all these nations drunk with the wine, the philosophy, the bullshit, the lies, the trickery, deceit. But the victory is going to take that veil off the world, and everybody gonna see clearly. Yeah, those are the people that the Most High is dealing with. Those are the right now. Everybody's ambiguous. Oh, where's the prophets at? Oh, who's the Israelites? Oh, nobody has the evidence. Oh, we don't believe what you're saying. Okay, the Lord is gonna make known who is my chosen. Okay, who is my people? Behold is my son in whom I am well pleased. Okay, because it's all this ambiguous shit in this world, this darkness, and this, it's gonna be done away with. Isaiah 28:5. It says that he will swallow up death and victory. No more death. The Lord Most High wipe away all tears. Revelation 21st chapter. And the Lord power will wipe away all tears from heaven, from all their eyes. And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from all the earth. For the Lord has spoken it. When you go into the job and they talk about, oh, you blank, you got attitude, you this, you that. That's the reproach of the nations. No matter what the fuck you do, okay? There's always some bullshit. Oh, well, you did this or you did that. And yeah, that's the rebuke of the nations. Oh, well, driving while black. I'm driving my motherfucking car and nigga just pull me over just because of who I am. Oh, where the fuck you get this car from, nigga? You can't afford this. You don't even have no liberty to do anything, Here it is. I gotta explain to this devil how the fuck I got this and that. I'm a legitimate businessman. No, you're a drug dealer. You're a drug dealer. It says Isaiah 25:9. It says, and it shall be said in that day, lo, this is our God. We have waited for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord, and we have waited for him, and we will be glad and rejoice in his salvation. For in this mountain shall the hand of the Lord rest, and Moab shall be trodden down under him. Ooh, you gooks. You know, you gooks, man. You're gonna be trodden down under. It says, even as a straw is trodden down for the dunghill, it shall spread forth his hands in the midst of them, as he that swimmeth spreadeth forth his hands to swim. And he shall bring down their pride together with the spoils of their hands, and the fortress of the high fort of thy walls shall he bring down low, and bring to the ground, even to the dust. Come low, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Isaiah 47. There's no more throne for you. Nothing for you to do. The victory is written on the behalf of Israel, man. 1 Chronicles 29:10. Wherefore David blessed the Lord before all the congregation, and David said, blessed be the Lord God, power of Israel, our Father forever. Thine, O Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty. For all that is in thee and in the earth is thine. Thine is the kingdom, O Lord, and thou art exalted above the head of all. Both riches, honor cometh of thee. That's right. The white man got his riches and honor because of the Lord. The Most High, Daniel 4:17. This matters by the decree of the watchers, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruled in the kingdom of man and set up over the base of men. Set up over whomsoever he will. He set up over the bases of men, this cracker. That was dishonorable, man. That's why the scripture saying in Sirach 10, he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty, man? Okay, we've been honorable in poverty, bro. We haven't sold out. Okay, a lot of you niggas in poverty, but you sold out, man. You sold out. You didn't have no integrity. Moses said, "I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of the Most High than dwell in the tents of wickedness for a season, or enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season." All right, just for a little bit of enjoyment, your ass would do anything. You Negro Latino, man. You do any fucking thing. Including let some dude pop you. Like Kendrick said, a grown man piss on your leg, nigga. Either you die or you go to jail or something. What he say? You don't let the nigga piss on your you let a nigga piss on you so you can live a little oppressive life, man. Shit is sick, man. It said, both riches and honor come of thee. Thou reignest over all, and in thy hand is power and might. And in thy hand is it to make great and to give strength unto all. Now therefore, 1 Chronicles 29:13. Now therefore the Most High, we thank thee and praise thy glorious name. Oh, we don't know the name. We don't know the name. Where you get that from? You got that from Whitey. Whitey told you not to teach the name. Just like in the ancient world, the apostles and them was commanded not to teach them names. Don't teach them names because them names bring controversy and ooh, we don't want that. We don't want the controversy. We don't. No. The scripture say the controversy is Zion, man. Okay, this is a controversial truth. We're telling these people that they're liars and they're devils and they deceive the earth and that they're murderers and deceivers. What the fuck you think that comes with? That comes with hatred. That comes with vitriol. That comes with fucking all kind of loss of income. That comes with everything. But you got to give up everything in order to for the Lord to really truly be with you, man. Okay, because the Lord said, "I must decrease and He must increase." John the Baptist made the statement: "The Lord must increase and I must decrease," man. So that means if you got to fucking get your name dragged through the mud, that means if you got to lose your money, that means if you got to lose your fucking life. How many of these men that are I'm talking about all blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. Hey, how many of them are willing to die for the Most High? How about Shem Shai? How many? I'm talking about billions of Israelites out there. How many of them truly believe in the Lord or know the Lord or have a relationship with the Lord? These niggas will die for they blocking their hood before they ever. Oh, the Bible? That's a white man's book. Matthew 12:14. Then the Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. But when Yahushua knew it, he withdrew himself from thence, and great multitudes followed him, and he healed them, and charged them that they should not make it known, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet. Behold, my servant, whom I have chosen, but my beloved, in whom my soul is well pleased. I'll put my spirit upon him, and he shall show judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor strive, neither shall any man hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed shall he not break, and the smoking flax shall he not quench till he send forth judgment into victory, bro. Till the Lord sent forth judgment into victory. The weightier matters of the law, Matthew 23rd chapter. Faith, judgment, and mercy. All right. In his name shall the Gentiles trust, not white man. The white man is not the Gentiles. Oh, the Gentiles. The Lord said the Gentiles gonna trust in me. Who's the Gentiles? That's Jake that came into this truth, man. From a Gentile state of mind. There's no difference between a Jew and a Greek. What that mean? That means that all of us are the same in the Lord Yahushua. No matter if you call yourself a black man, a Latino, or this or that, or I was born in Cambodia. If you go back to the tribes, you are Israelite, man. And the victory is real for you, whether or not you accept it or not. Oh, I'm not an Israelite. Yes, the fuck you are. You are Israelite. You just don't practice it. You don't practice in you don't rehearse the righteous acts. In the place of drawing water, Judges 5:11, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts. Who's rehearsing the righteous acts? The election are rehearsing the righteous acts. That's the fulfillment of the prophecy. Those of you that wait upon me, right? So the Son of Man arise with healing in his wings. Malachi 4:1. But those are those that have gotten the victory. Revelation 15 chapter, real quick. 15:1. It says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous. 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for enemies filled up the wrath of the Most High. And as I saw it, it was a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten a victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. And they sung the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, power almighty, just and true are thy ways. That's how you know Moses is the same man as King David, because they mention the same breath as the Lamb, which that's the same connection that you draw with King David and Solomon. All right. That's they're the same people coming back. Okay. Same people, because you got a little thing called reincarnation. And those same spirits are ministers of the Most High coming back in this time. Okay. Because King David was here and the Lord's gonna come back. Okay. That's why the scriptures say that Israel shall seek David their king. All right. 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 43. It says, but the day of doom shall be at the end of this time. The day of doom is a great day for us. You know, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. Well, for what end is it unto you, right? Well, if you really believe, there ain't no woe to you. It's happiness to you. Rejoice and leap. You know. It says, the day of doom should be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality is to come, where corruption is past, and temper is at an end, infidelity is cut off, all the unfaithful shall die, and their unfaithfulness. Righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. And then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that got in the victory. You don't have to deal with no more white man over your fucking neck talking about, oh, you nigga, you pay me my rent. Where's the water bill? This and that. That's all oppression. That's all oppression. You go outside, this nigga telling you what to do. Did you pay your property tax? You know, did you pay your mortgage? You know? You know what I'm saying? Did you pay? We're not subject to payments no more. Nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory. I answered and said, this is my first and last saying, that it had been better not to have given the earth unto Adam, or else when it was given to have restrained him from sinning. But yet the Lord in his plan he made, he had all this work out to fulfill his victory at the end, man. You know, because we had to become true gods, you need to know good and evil. You need to know both. You can't just be a guy that just knows good. In the Christian church, all they do, God just knows good and the devil just knows evil. The devil worked for the Most High on the left-hand side, man. You know, that's all. That's all that these devils talk about. Oh, everything good, everything good. The Lord is a perfect balanced power. He knows good and evil. For us to rule this earth, we need to understand how evil works and how good works, and how to balance both, and how to have control over both. You know? We need to see a fucked up society and a messed up rulership. It's one thing to read the commandments and see where it says, don't be a whore. Why I'm not supposed to get with other men? Why am I not supposed to leave my children behind? Why am I not supposed to lie, cheat, and steal? Why am I not supposed to slander my neighbor? Why am I supposed to forgive him and have mercy? Why? Why though? I need to live this shit out so I can see it. What is the consequences of me turning my back on the Most High? Your people are totally destroyed because of it. You want to play with me, nigga? Okay. Okay, you want to play, nigga? We're going to bring out the big toys on your ass. Okay, we're going to bring out Esau. He's going to put his foot right up your ass, and he's going to be oppressing you, calling you, and I'm going to take your hair from you, and I'm going to take the heritage from you. I'm going to take your names from you, and you're going to be over there working at fucking McDonald's, man, you know, for a living. Okay? You're gonna be working like a motherfucker, like a slave, you know. your life hanging in the balance. I'm gonna give you all type of STDs, all kind of diseases and shit, all kind of, you know what I'm saying? You gonna play with me, and there's consequences, man. You know, there's consequences, man. Anyway, it says 50th verse, and there is the promise for us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain, right? That they which are laid up for us dwellings of health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly, and that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a weary life, whereas we have walked in the most wicked of ways of all, that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endure forever, whereas in security and medicine, sith shall we not enter into it, for we have walked in unpleasant places, and that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blackened in darkness. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it. Yes, that's right. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man is born on the earth shall fight, that if he overcome, he shall suffer those things which has been said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I have said. At the end of the day ends. At the end of the day, the victory is for you. At the end of the world, right? At the end of the day, 2 6 and 9. Esau at the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of that follow. The day of doom is at hand. This is the day of Esau's end, the calamity. But the Lord said, rejoice, ye holy angels and your holy apostles, for the Lord has avenged your blood upon them, man. You know? The Lord got avenge you, bro. The Redeemer of our brethren, you know. Lord go avenge. To redeem means to buy back, but buying back is a victorious thing, man. You know, you overcome. You to be bought back means you get the victory, man. The victory which stand in the not in the multitude of the host, but the victory come from heaven. First Maccabees 3 and 19, man. Okay. 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth incorruption inherit corruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible. We shall all be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruptible, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on immortality, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Death is swallowed up in victory, man. O death, where is thy sin? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law, right? So the victory is you never die. The victory is you no more white man. The victory is no more bullshit, no more anguish, no more mental vexation and shit. 2 Peter 2 and 7, it says Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Even the vibration of people around you in the society brings you, even though you might say, oh, it don't affect me, yes, it fucking does. Yes, it does. You stuck in traffic, or niggas beeping at you and all kind of shit. You know, it's gonna bring you, you know, they calling you at work. Oh, where's the load? What's this here? What's that? All this bullshit. Oh, we cutting your hours. Oh, we doing this, we doing that. They raising your rent. That's vexation. That's vexation, man. So when you get the victory, you ain't gotta deal with none of this bullshit of this world. The Lord put you in His flesh to suffer. Okay, that's it. You suffering in His flesh. When you receive the victory, then you ain't got to deal with none of that. The angels ain't dealing with none of that. That's why I said in the beginning of the lesson, when they see you repent and come to the truth, they're sitting there fucking clapping and having a party, man. They marvel. The scripture say the angels desire to look into the things that. Matter of fact, let's get it. The angels desire to look into the things. They marvel, man. 1 Peter 1 and verse 12, because they look at you with admiration, okay? As your brothers, as a brother does. A brother look at a brother with admiration, like, damn, you know, give you your flowers. Here you go. Let me give you your flowers, right? That says 1 Corinthians 6 chapter, know ye not that you should judge the angels? Are you unworthy to judge the smallest matters? 1 Peter 1 and verse 9, it says, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls, of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, not whenever I want to. The prophets inquired diligently. If you were the prophets of the Lord, you're going to inquire of the salvation of you and your people diligently, man. How do you do that? By having a relationship with the Lord. The Lord said, I didn't send these prophets, but yet they ran. I didn't send them. I don't have no relationship with these niggas. They're talking in my name and speaking vain. What? No destruction gonna come. The white man is not the devil. We're in the new covenant. We're in the new covenant. It says, of salvation of which the prophets have inquired. It says, who diligently inquired and searched, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you. Search what manner of time the spirit of Yahushua, which was in them, did signify, when it testified beforehand the sufferings of Yahushua and the glory that shall follow. The glory that shall follow, but it's in you. It says, searching what manner of time the spirit of the Yahushua, which was in them, did signify, when it testified beforehand the sufferings of the Lord Yahushua and the glory to where it shall follow, unto whom it was revealed that not unto themselves, but unto us they did minister the things which are not reported unto you by them which have preached the gospel unto you with the Holy Spirit sent down from heaven, which things the angels desire to look into. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind and be sober and hope to the end of the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, man. Okay, as obedient children, not fashion yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance, being alienated from the commonwealth of Israel, but now being returned, seek the Lord 10 times more. Huh? And then you shall obtain the victory. You shall attain the victory, brother. You know what I mean? In the twinkling eye at the last trump. The Lord says the easy thing outside of the Most High to make a poor man rich. But do you really believe that, though? Do you really believe that the Lord could do this for you? Well, do you really believe that the Lord could do this for you? Or do you just think, oh, well, that's a fairy tale book? These are fairy tales, man. Reality is stranger than fiction. Reality, when you see these pages popping up out these pages coming to life, man. When you see the UFOs, you know what I'm saying, coming down and you know what I'm saying, and doing what they do, you see the America collapsing, you see the white man losing his grip on the earth. The only one that could take the grip of the earth from this devil is the Most High, but it's through the word that everything is collapsing. The strongholds, man, of the society is collapsing because the word is being spoken. You know? So as you speak, the Lord is destroying this motherfucking place. It's beautiful. The more you speak, the more I believe therefore I spoken, right? So the more you speak the word, the more this fucking place goes down, and the more these fucking demons get, you know what I'm saying, get defeated, man. You know, the scriptures say this that the spirits are subject unto you through my name, man. You know, rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you through my name, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven, man. 1 John 5 and 4. Whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world. 1 John 16 and 32. It says, behold, the hour cometh, and now is come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me and be alone. Yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken unto you. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. 1 John 5 and 4. It says, for whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world, man. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. By our faith, we're going to overcome this fucking dirty ass world, man. and all these dirty fucking niggas and all these dirty goddamn demons and these white men and these fucking Arabs and these damn demonic ass Hollywood people and all these, the Most High through your faith is gonna overcome the greatest kingdom that ever fucking existed. America is the greatest kingdom that the world has ever seen. Nobody else have dropped missiles on people. Nobody else have ever done what these crackers did over here. Okay, but they only was able to do so because of you, using you in slavery. Other than that, stealing, robbing, and all your ideas and all your manpower and all your man hours and all this shit, they would never have been able to become the rulers of the earth. You know what I mean? But while he's filling his belly, the Lord gonna take the victory from him, man, and give it to us, the true victors. You know. So at the end of the day, what is there to fear but fear itself? As the movie said, Acts 13:22, it says, and when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king, to whom he gave for a testimony, and said, I have found David the son of Jesse, a man after my own heart, which shall fulfill all my will. Philippians 2:2, it said, fulfill ye my joy. Fulfill the Lord's joy is his man fulfilling the word, and his believer coming getting sealed by the word. And then we get caught up in the air with so shall we ever be with the Lord. The ultimate goal is getting the fuck up out of here. The scriptures say, Ezekiel the 9th chapter, the servants of the set a mark on the foreheads of them that have their father's name on the foreheads, that sign cry for the abomination to be done in the midst thereof. That's the sealing of the election, right? A spiritual one that's ultimately gonna get you physically delivered up out of here. Okay. Acts 13:23, it says, this man's seed had the Most High raised, according to his promise, raised unto Israel a savior, Yahushua, from the king, from the seed of David. When John had first preached before his coming, the baptism of repentance to all the people of Israel, not to the fucking cracker, to all the people of Israel. The holy city, Nehemiah, the 11th chapter, the first verse on down. The Jerusalem is the holy city. Not the fucking Mecca, not the white man, not every the cobblestone. The scriptures say the stone which the builders disallowed. The stone, not the fucking cobblestone over there. No, the Lord himself. Okay, what the whole world revolves around the Lord. Israel is the center of attention. When everybody, when shit goes down and the world is talking about, they're talking about us because we are those people, and the victory is for you. So they know they gotta come at you sideways, 17 different ways, and all these different shit, you know. But the Lord has the movie playing out just in this way. But so because the victory is the greatest victory, so the obstacle course to get there is like the most greatest. You know, in a matter of speaking, you know. So of this man's seed, of King David's seed, had the Most High, according to his promise, raised unto Israel a savior, Yahushua. He the deliverer. Right? Zephaniah 3:5, it says, and the just Lord is in the midst thereof, and he will not do iniquity. Every morning that he brings judgment to light, he fell not, but the unjust know no shame. Right? The scripture say, rent not your heart, rent your garments, not your heart. Rent your heart, not your garments. My bad. So the unjust know no shame. Here it is. They don't know no shame. That's why they don't want to come back to this truth, lest their deeds should be reproved. John 3rd chapter. And they refuse to come to the light, lest their deeds should be reproved, man. Lest the Lord purify you, man. The Lord has to purify you. And that's an arduous process. That's why it says, beloved, think it not strange, the fiery trial, which is to try you. You know? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The fiery trial come to try you. The greatest man on the planet had to go through fiery trials, man. Now, to become to become King James, you got to go through the fiery trials, man. You got motherfuckers calling you gay and all kind of shit, all kind of craziness. And then King James was gay, and King James, the greatest motherfucking king England ever seen. You know? But here it is. You had to go through trials, man. You know? You got to go through shit. You got to go through slavery, 400 motherfucking years of captivity, on top of 500 years. You know, on top of all the other captivities, Assyria, Egypt, Pathros, you know what I'm saying? Or Cush, all these people, man. The Moabites had us in captivity. The Elam, man. All these fucking people, the Hamites. Everybody has in captivity, man. You know? How many times you got to fall and rise up again? That's why the scripture say, Proverbs 24:15, right? The just man falls 7 times, get back up again. Us as a people, we're just people, right? Us as a people fall 7 times to get back up again, man. How many times you went into slavery? How many times? How many fucking times you went into slavery? You had your children beaten, but this is the worst one. This was the worst one because you forgot who the hell you were, or who you supposed to be, or what's your heritage, your name, your God. You've been stripped of your essence. That's why you are destroyed people to this day. But here comes the Lord with his mercy, and you niggas spit in his face. You know? Wisdom of Solomon 4:1, it says, better is it to have no children than to have virtue, for the memorial thereof is immortal, because it is known with the Most High and with men. When it is present, man take example at it, and when it is gone, they desire it. And wear it for crown and triumph forever, having gotten the victory, striving for undefiled rewards. But the multiplying brood of the ungodly shall not thrive, nor take deep root from bastard slips, nor lay any fast foundation. For though they flourish in branches for a time, yet standing not fast, they shall be shaken with the wind, and through the force of wind shall they be rooted out. The unperfect branches, look at Romans the 11th chapter. The scripture say, mark the perfect man, Psalms 37:37. For the end of that man is peace. Romans the 11th chapter speaks about the branches, right? The scripture say, boast not against the branches, right? Okay, because the Lord is dealing with his branches. Romans 11 and verse 13 says, for I speak to the Gentiles, and as much as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify my office. Okay, by any means I may provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them. That's why the Lord brings all kind of men in the different walks of life, that he may, because he got different demographics. He got Jake that's street niggas. He'll have somebody that's like, you know, that was kind of like you, that talk to you. Then he'll have an older gentleman that'll be like you, you know, and then he'll have someone that's more cool with the sisters. You know, he'll have somebody that's more like a cool Casanova. You know, everybody got different forms of spirits, but it's all to glorify the Lord. Everybody has like their own little way of like, you know, but because you know the target audience is the elect, but there's different ways to get to the goal, you know, if you will. So it says 15th verse, for if the casting away of them be the reconciling of the world, what shall the receiving of them be but life from the dead? For if the first fruit be holy, the lump is also holy. If the root be holy, so are the branches. And if some of the branches be broken off, though being a wild olive tree, when grafted in among them, and with them partakers of the root and fatness of the olive tree, boast not against the branches, but if thou boast, thou bearest not the root, but the root thee. Thou wilt say then, the branches were broken off, that I might be grafted in. Well, because of unbelief they were broken off, and thou standest fast by faith. Be not high-minded, but fear, for if the Most High spare not the natural branches, take heed lest he spare not thee. Okay? Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of the Most High, of them which fell, severity, but towards thee goodness. If thou continue in his goodness, otherwise thou shalt be cut off. Okay? If thou also, because scripture said, a corrupt tree cannot bring forth good fruit. No man can call the Lord Yahushua accursed. Okay? Meaning you can't be a wicked, evil fucking nigga and know these scriptures and be sincere and really do the work of the Lord, unless you are one of the pure souls. The scriptures say that the wisdom of the spirit of wisdom will flee. Okay, will flee when cannot dwell in a corrupt spirit, defiled soul, basically. Which I'm not gonna go to right now. It's Wisdom of Solomon, the first chapter. But Wisdom of Solomon 4 and verse 5, it says, the unperfect branches shall be broken off, their fruit shall be unprofitable, not ripe to eat, yet meat for nothing. Yet niggas, we can't drag them in 2/3 of them with us into the promised land, into the kingdom to come. Okay, because they're unperfect branches. All right. It says, yeah, they're meat for nothing. But children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in the trial. But though the righteous be prevented with death, yet shall he be in rest. For honorable age is not that which standeth in length of time, nor that which is measured by number of years, but wisdom is the gray hair unto men, and the unspotted life is old age. He pleased the Most High and was beloved of him, so that living amongst sinners he was translated. That's the ultimate goal, to be translated. But the unperfect branches will not be translated. Enoch walked with the Most High, and he was translated, and it was counted onto him for righteousness. He believed on the Most High, and it was counted onto him for righteousness, and he walked with his fathers, and then he was translated. Okay, the same, the seventh from Adam, right? Enoch, translated. The same with Elijah. Give me a double portion of your spirit, Elijah. He was beamed up. Before he was beamed up, Elisha asked him for a double portion, but the man of the Lord was beamed up. Melchizedek beamed up, you know. So it says, for he pleased the Most High and was beloved of him, so that living among sinners he was translated, okay, into a new creature, into a new body. So you could be like your brothers, the angels. So you come back on the earth in an angelical body and rule the world. That's why we're the only people that's going to do so, because we're the only people that the Lord made a covenant with by sacrifice. So it goes on to say, yeah, speedily, because in this new covenant, we're going to be perfect. Perfect. And you can't be perfect looking like this, looking like a flesh and blood being that you can stab and blood comes out of you. It says, yeah, speedily was he taken away, lest the wickedness should alter his understanding or deceit beguile his soul. Because if we continue in this place, no flesh will left to be saved, man. You will die in this polluted land, man. And your traditions, your heritage will die with you. And the white man would just continue to run the world and that's not going to happen. That's why the scripture says, Psalms, the 2nd chapter. Why do the heathen imagine a vain thing, man? They imagine some vanity in their mind. The heathen rage and imagine vain things, man. Ooh, we're gonna rule the Lord is not gonna come back. Yeah, speedily was he taken away, lest the wickedness should alter his understanding or deceit beguile his soul. For the bewitching of naughtiness doth obscure things that are honest. This world will turn an honest girl, a good girl, into Rihanna, or some fucking slut bitch, you know, some whore, you know. He will turn you as a man, as an upright man, into a mo. He'll turn you into a goddamn degenerate. You know, you might have good spirit, good intentions, a good heart. You go up in these goddamn world, you go in this society, you go in this college, university, and they turn you to a freako. They turn you to a mo. You know, they destroy you. You know. Okay. I remember coming up here, man, going to fucking inner city school, and you gotta grow up quick, man. Niggas is trying to fight your ass. Niggas is trying to You gotta grow up quick, make a man up out of it. You go to these fucking private little schools where nigga you learn how to be some CEO. You learn how to be, but you go into grow up in the hood, grow up where Jake lives, man. Grow up where they it's that shit hardens you, bro. It turns you into something else, depending on your environment. So if we're surrounded by a bunch of demons, that's what you become in America. An Americanized weirdo, you know what I'm saying, that likes eating fucking processed foods and smoking weed. You all become a product of your environment. So, you know, the Lord has separated us from that, man. And that's a miracle. That's why you should praise the Father every day. You know, every day. Wisdom Solomon 4 and verse 12, it says, for the bewitching of naughtiness doth obscure things that are honest, and the wandering of concupiscence doth undermine the simple mind. The scripture say, 1 Corinthians 2 and 16, we have not been given the mind of this world, but the mind of Yahushua. So we don't have a simple mind no more. The prudent man looketh well to his going, but the simple are punished and are pass on and are punished, right? The prudent man looketh well to his going, but the simple pass on and are punished. So it says, he being made perfect in a short time, fulfilled a long time. For his soul pleased the Lord, therefore hasted he to take him away from among the wicked. The Lord gonna haste. The scripture say the days will be shortened for the elect's sake. He gonna haste. He gonna make it quick, a speedy riddance of the wicked. Because the Lord wants to save you just as much as you want to get the fuck up out of here. Because the scripture say the hands of the just are in the Lord, right? The souls of the just are in the Lord's hands, right? Well, ultimately, the Lord, as much as you're itching to get up out of here, the Lord's itching to return. That's why I said Luke the 12th chapter, 31st verse. It's my Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Like he's itching, like a, just itching to give you the kingdom. You think he want to see this cracker white man over you? You think he enjoys this? He does not enjoy. Look, if you love your children, you don't enjoy beating the fuck out of them. Okay, you don't enjoy it. You don't enjoy it, but you got to do it. If not, they're not gonna fucking learn, because that's Jake for you. They don't learn unless you beat the fuck up out of them. You know, unless he put you in slavery many times, and you still don't learn. You still don't learn. That's why he said, "I'm gonna start over with my remnant, with the best of my people. I'm gonna get the best of my people. I'm gonna get the best of my men and the best of my women, and I'm gonna bring them into Zion, create a new kingdom, man. And then you niggas, you other niggas, you gonna come afterwards, you know." Wisdom of Solomon 4 and verse Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4 and verse 14. For his soul pleased the Lord, man. Therefore hasted he to take him away from amongst the wicked. This people saw and understood it not, neither laid this up in their minds, that his grace and mercy is with his saints, that he have respect unto his chosen, not respect the persons, but he has a respect for his chosen. The Lord has a, he loves his beloved, and he chastised it just like he chastised the rest of the people. So that shows you that the Lord don't have respect of persons. The Lord, he will chastise you. He chastised King David. He chastised the Lord himself, Yahweh Shah himself. My only begotten son, whom I well please. It pleased the Lord to bruise him for your sake. How about them apples? 16 verse. Thus saith the righteous. Thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly and are living, and youth that is soon perfected the many years and old age of the unrighteous. For they shall see the end of the wise and shall not understand what the Most High his counsel have decreed of him, and to what end the Lord have set him in safety. They shall see him and despise him, but the Most High shall laugh at them to scorn, and they shall hereafter be as vile carcasses and a reproach among the dead forever. For he shall rend them and cast them down headlong, that they shall be speechless. And he shall shake them from the foundation, and they shall be utterly laid waste and be in sorrow, and their memorial shall perish. And they, when they cast up their accounts of their sins, they shall come with fear, and their own iniquity shall convince them to their face. Isaiah 33, real quick. Isaiah 33 and 14 says, the sinners of Zion are afraid. Yeah, the wicked of our people are fucking afraid, man. They're fearful. Ooh, what the Esau gonna do? What the fuck Esau gonna do, man? Esau gonna do what the Lord allows him to do. Whatever the Lord allows this devil to do. So if he yums you up and yokes you up, it's because the Lord wants you to get yummed up. Let's see if you really believe in me. Let's see what you about. Let's see all this shit you've been talking. All this, oh yeah, nigga gonna die and all that. Let's see if you really believe. Let's see what you about. When you put in a spot, let's see if you really about me. Let's see if you really love me. The Lord was putting the ultimate test, man. He said, let this cup pass from me. But let's see, let's put you to the test. Let's see if you could withstand that fire. Let's see if when I put you in this cauldron, Daniel, when I put you with the 3 holy children, let's see if you sell out. Let's see if let's see, man. Let's see what you about. Our people ain't about shit, man. Except this world, whatever they see, they just run after it, That's why they're afraid. The sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire, and who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings? He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despised the gain of oppressions, and shake his hand from holding of bribes, that stop his ear from hearing of blood, and shut his eyes from seeing evil. He shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be munition on rocks. That's called victory. And bread shall be given him. His water shall be sure, man. Thine eyes shall see the king and his beauty, and they shall behold the land that's very far off. Everybody didn't see the promised land back then, man. Everybody didn't see the promised land. Even Moses didn't see the promised land, man. But he gonna get to see the promised land when we come back, man. He gonna get to see the glory, his glory, man. He gonna get his rightful position. We gonna get our rightful positions. You gonna get your rightful position. This world has fucking taken your rightful position. It give you no motherfucking credit. It give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do is nothing's ever good enough. You know, Whitey's always on top. Why there's somebody's always on top. You always got to do, look up to somebody else. You're gonna get your rightful position, man. You know, as Israel, man, as a possessor of the earth, as a prince of the power, you're gonna get the respect you deserve. You're gonna get your just due. You ain't gonna be neglected no more. You know what I mean? This is a people robbed and spoiled. What that mean? That means neglect. It says, thy eyes shall see the king and his beauty, and they shall behold the land that's far off. Thy heart shall meditate terror. For where is the scribe, where is the receiver, and where is he that counted the towers? Thou shalt not see a fierce people, a people of deeper speech, which thou cannot perceive, of a stammering tongue that thou cannot understand. For look upon Zion, the city of our solemnities. Thy enemies shall see Jerusalem, a quiet habitation. Real, because we're gonna dwell in safety alone. A tabernacle that shall not be taken down, nor one of the stakes thereof shall be ever removed. Neither shall any of the cords thereof be broken, but there the glorious Lord will be unto us a place of broad rivers and streams, wherein shall no galley with oars, neither gallant ships pass thereby, no invasion, no navy coming in there, like the fucking Vikings or like the U.S. cavalry or the Navy, or no Air Force coming at you, dropping bombs, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921, right? No more of that. For the Most High, Yahweh Shemashai is our judge, the Lord is our lawgiver, the Lord is our king, and he will save us. Thy tacklings are loosed. All right, thou could not well strengthen their mast, they could not spread the sail. Then this is the prey of the great spoil which is divided. The lame shall take the prey. The inhabitants shall not say, I am sick. The people that dwell therein shall be forgiven for their iniquities, man. Blessed is the man who the Lord imputeth not iniquity, man. Romans, the 2nd chapter. Blessed is the man to whom the Most High imputed not iniquity. Actually, Psalms 32 says the same thing. Romans, the 4th chapter. My bad. Psalms 32 and 2, it says, blessed the man with whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit there's no guile, right? Blessed is he whose transgressions is forgiven, his sins covered. And when I kept silence, my bone waxed old through my roaring all the day long. For 9 days thy hand was heavy upon me, and my moisture turned to the drought of summer. For I acknowledged my sin unto thee, and my iniquity have I not hid, just like King David. King David didn't hide from none of the things that he did. King David confessed his fault, and that's where the Lord had mercy on King David, man. Even though King David fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Big time. Okay? Many times, because he also numbered Israel. 1 Samuel. The Lord said that Satan crept in King David and he numbered Israel. All right. I believe it's the 21st chapter. I was reading it the other day. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't gonna go to it right now. But anyways, it says Psalms 32 and verse 5. I'll acknowledge my sin unto thee, and my iniquity have I not hid. I said, I will confess my transgression unto the Lord, and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin. Selah, for this shall everyone that is godly pray unto thee in the time when thou mayest be found. Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Okay. Surely in the floods of great waters, they shall not come nigh unto thee. Thou art my hiding place, and thou shalt preserve me from the troubles. And thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance, and I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way that thou shalt go, and I will guide thee with my eyes. And be not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord shall have mercy, compass him about. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for joy, all ye that are upright in heart. I believe, therefore I have spoken, right? Romans, the 4th chapter, real quick. Real quick. Romans 4 and verse 4. It says, now to him that worketh is the reward not reckoned of grace, but of debt. But to him that worketh not, but believeth on him that justified the ungodly, his faith is counted unto him for righteousness. Even as David also describeth the blessedness of the man unto whom the Most High imputed righteousness without works. In the 11th chapter, right, of Romans, it says, before the two babies were born, Esau, Jacob, the Lord chose Jacob, before they were even born, having done no good or evil, that the purpose of election might stand, right? Not of work, listen, man. But before you came on the earth, the Lord already had this set up for you. Okay, you just playing things out, right? Romans 4:7. So the victory is already established for you. At the end of the day, you're gonna win. Blessed are those whose iniquities are forgiven and whose sins are covered. Blessed is the man to whom the Lord will not impute sin. All right. So there you go, man. So at the end of the day, man, the victory standeth with us. All right. These other nations, man, you're just living in our world. Okay. You're just living in our world, man. The world is our world, and you just living in it, man. Second Maccabees 12 and verse 11. And when thereupon there was a very sore battle, but Judas side by the help of the Most High got the victory, so that the nomads of Arabia, being overcome, besought Judas for peace, presuming both to give him cattle and to pleasure him otherwise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You motherfuckers gonna be begging Jake for mercy, man. Jake is over here begging you for mercy. You crackers and you other nations, man, you're gonna be begging to stop. No, my baby, don't beat him against the stone. Just the same way that you motherfuckers ain't got no compassion for us. You ain't got no compassion for Jake. You see how people, the scripture say that their shepherds pity them not, their possessors slay them, hold themselves not guilty. Okay, Zechariah 11 and 5, man. So the same way, we ain't gonna have no type of, we ain't be touching our hearts like, oh my God, this poor Edomite, man. I feel bad for breaking up his family, man. Fuck you. Okay. How about that? How about that, man? The same way this government, if you can't pay your rent, they say, fuck you, man. Who are you? Who are you? Whatever. You're just another number on a fucking sheet. The Lord don't look at you that way. The Lord knoweth and loveth all his creations, except Esau. He'd hate Esau. The Lord even had love for the other nations. Not as much as, obviously, the Lord only loves Jake, but the Lord, at least he ain't gonna destroy the other nations. At least he's he's gonna have them just serving us and shit like that after 1,000 years. But of captivity, they're gonna return and go and rejoice in their lands and shit at the non-oppression of Israel, because we're gonna treat them fairly. Okay. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, man. So it says, whereupon the victory was very sore of the battle, but Judas, by the help of the Most High, got the victory, so that the nomads of Arabia, being overcome, besought Judas for peace, promising both to give him cattle and pleasure him otherwise. Here, we give you the best of our daughters. Don't stop, Judas, please. It's enough ass beating, enough ass whooping, Judas. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that, man, briefly, man. Revelation 15 chapter again, and I close it. It says, and I saw another angel with a sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. When the destruction happens, when all things be fulfilled, at the end of the story, the elect standing on the sea of glass mingled with fire, looking down on them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image, over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. And they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Almighty, and just and true are thy ways, because you fulfilled your law. Isaiah 42 and 9. New things do I declare from the beginning. All right. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Right? Just and true are thy ways, right? O King of saints, who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name, for thou alone art holy. For all nations shall come and worship before thee, for that judgment are made manifest. And after that I looked, and behold, the temple of the tabernacle of the testimony in heaven was open, and the 7 angels came out of the temple, having the 7 plagues, clothed in purple and white linen, having the breast girded with golden girdles. And one of the 4 beasts said, so like it gave unto the 7 angels 7 golden vials, full of the wrath of the Most High, who lived forever and ever. And the temple was filled with smoke from the glory of the power of the Most High, and from his power. And no man was able to enter into the temple till the 7 plagues of the angels were fulfilled. All right, that's spirit 777. But yeah, just and marvelous, just great and marvelous are the Lord's works, and the Lord's work is to give us the victory. Luke 12:31. The Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, man. All right. So at the end of the day, you're gonna win, man. All right. Y'all gonna win. So, anyways, hey, with that call, I'm like Hawa Bashem, Yashai Bashem, Rakakwadash, the ones to the apostle of this great millstone. Learn this true fat, and peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.